Hey everybody, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So today I wanted to talk to you about one of the most important things in Battlefield. So today we played server 321 ATB, one of the biggest players in the game, Darkfire. We were lucky enough to squeak out a win by 14 points. That's right. This is what we won by. Literally with a second left. About 5 seconds left. We were down by like 12, but we were holding every building, and we ended up winning by 14. I couldn't believe it. Anyways, one of the most important things in Battlefield, it's a game changer. You have to focus on buffs. The crystal mines, or in Battle of Shalons, the hospitals, those gold lines that go to buildings, those are so important. I wanted to make a video because we had problems with it today. The problem we had wasn't getting them. The problem was who got them on our team. So it's always best to leave them red all the time. So I send out an email all the time. Do not touch the crystal mine. I didn't send one today. I haven't sent one for a couple battlefields because I just thought, we've progressed a lot. We're playing well. And we don't need these little reminders all the time. But today I was, shown that we do. So anyways, the point isn't to ridicule anybody. The point is to, help you. And I want this video to show my alliance also. So if you look at ours here, these were the buffs that we had throughout the matchup. And the second and third were small players. And the third guy was forced to pick a personal buff. So anyone from previous videos, that is Ken from my old server. He followed over here. So very good help in the alliance. He knows how to play. He knows what to do. He speaks a different language, but he's like, there's, just rally capacity and something else. The one that was really in question was the number 2. So he had rally capacity personal 10%. About as bad of a selection as you could make, because we don't even fill our normal rally capacity, and I'm the one who sets the rallies. So to have a person with a 10 million or 8 million rally capacity choose that really doesn't help with anything, right? So it's not to ridicule him, because actually what happened to him was the timer went, and it automatically selected that because it was the one on the left, I believe it is, that gets automatically selected. So these are the buffs I'm talking about in Battlefield. So when you are the main occupier, you are the one who chooses the reinforcements, okay? And then here's another example. So on this one, without the circle, if you're just playing along here, you could see that the first person who's green can occupy the building. And that means that person gets to choose. So when you get that, if you hold on to it, you get a little green circle right here. And it looks like this. And it has a timer. And it counts down. And you have 5 minutes to select a buff. And if you don't select one in that time, it automatically selects for you. And that's generally almost always going to be a disaster. So you're going to get 3 choices. And they're going to basically come from these. You're going to get either team rally capacity, personal rally capacity, or team or personal, all of these, or team or personal heal. And the best choice is almost always going to be team heal. Could be personal heal if you're, one player who, that's if it's only personal heal, but if you're one large player and the rest of your team's dead or offline, that's a concern too, sometimes late in the battle. But anyways, that's it. It's up to you how you play, how you prioritize the other attack-oriented buffs. But I just wanted to do a video to let people know when you hold a building, you have a lot of responsibility to choose that buff. And these are game changers. Like when you are playing Battlefield, and let's say you're 100 billion alliance, like in theory, when you click team heal, you're probably going to heal like 8 billion in power, right? And that really, really helps. I know when we hit team heal, generally, we got it early in this matchup today, and we were pretty high in power. We didn't attack much. So I started to just sling at anything because I knew we had the heal and we were just waiting on it. And then we used it, and it was a big game changer because then we were basically right back to the starting power again. So anyways, just wanted to go over this for you guys. It's very important, something that's very overlooked, and you should actually dedicate a person on your team to watch out for these buffs, because sometimes the action's going so fast, you might see it and you're like, oh yeah, we got 4 minutes. And then it seems like only 30 seconds went by, but 4 minutes went by and you missed the buff. Another tip is always send a little bit early, because sometimes there's lag and you'll sit at 0, 0, 0. Your march isn't quite going into the building for 5 seconds, and then it goes out, and then you miss it. And when you do get into the building, as soon as it passes the time, make sure to recall right away, because other teams love to attack people who are slow to pull out of the buff buildings. Anyways, let me know any tips you guys have about these buffs, and like, subscribe, leave a comment.